30th special meeting, which is called for the purpose of conducting the interviews and then the deliberations to decide upon the finalist candidate for the Troy City Manager position. For those who in the public who are now joining us, we've completed all of the interviews in the past 2 days, so our deliberations will begin at this time, and we'll turn the meeting over to Mr. Robertson to give us our choices.
Thought we would do this in the same way we did the leading candidates. Think about your top 3 as I identify a candidate. Raise your hand if that candidate is in your top 3. Any questions, concerns?
Is it top 3 or vote to the ones that you want to? I mean, top 2, top 3.
After we do the top 3, then we'll probably winnow it down. Mr. Creech, top 3. Mr. Gaber, 3. Mr. Kishnick. Looks like a full house. Mr. Miller. Mr. Pasteur.
Andy Blossom.
Do you feel comfortable going to top 2 now?
Yes.
Yes. Or, obviously, we've got top 2 you want. On the vote here?
Yes. Yes.
Kishman? 6. Pasteur?
You need a new marker.
I've been told that often.
Can I just say something?
I think you want to say the same thing I do.
Yeah. Mayor,
Yes, sir.
I believe Mr. Kishnick will come here with the 6 votes, but I'd like to give Mr. Henderson an opportunity to reconsider now that we know the outcome, and this is done quickly, because I think it speaks volumes, and it speaks volumes to this community if we are 100%. But I just a suggestion. I know if I was coming to a place, I don't think, well, you need to talk.
Yeah, I'll address it because obviously I'm the only one that voted for Mr. Pasteur. I liked his presentation. I just liked everything about him yesterday as he spoke. That's not to say that I didn't like what Mr. Kishnick had to say today either. And the only reason I ended up being the one vote is the votes were already cast by the time I was able to cast mine. So I believe fully that Mr. Kishnick would be a great addition to the city of Troy. So I'd be happy to change my vote, make it a unanimous decision.
Well, it looks like it's time for a resolution then. Would someone like to bring the resolution forward, please? Councilman Slater?
I would like to move a resolution that we hire Mr. Kishnick as the next city manager for Troy.
Okay, we have Councilman Slater
And enter
moving.
into a contract.
As printed on the...
As printed on, I'm sorry. I'm going to review this if that's okay.
All right.
Resolved that the Troy City Council hereby appoints Mr. Kishnick as city manager contingent upon satisfactory contract language being negotiated.
Moved by Councilman Slater, seconded by Councilman Teets. Discussion? A vote, please, Mrs. Bittner.
Mayor Daniels?
Yes?
Councilmember Campbell?
Yes.
Councilmember Fleming?
Yes.
Councilmember Henderson?
Yes?
Mayor Pro Tem McGinnis?
Yes.
Councilmember Slater?
Yes.
Councilmember Teets?
Yes.
Motion passes. Congratulations. We have a new city manager. Thank you all so much for your participation, involvement, and decision. This was easier than I thought. Deliberations, certainly.
Mayor,
All
Yes.
good.
may I just follow up? The plan then will be we have a contract that had been drafted by Craig Lang. It's been used for city managers in the past. I would anticipate that we could still use that as the proposed contract, and Mr. Robertson and I would be happy to negotiate that and bring that back to you for final approval on a regular agenda, if that's acceptable.
Okay, so that would be the timing then. On September 10th, we would have a contract to review and approve, and then Mr. Kirchner could begin his task or his duty as the city manager on the 14th or the 18th of September.
Mayor, it would be as quickly as possible, again, assuming that he accepts the offer and assuming that he accepts all of that, we will certainly negotiate that, and we will get him to start as early as possible. But whatever we need to do, Your Honor, we will have compliance with the charter. So we don't know exactly what that is going to involve at this point, but we will certainly make sure that there's compliance with the charter.
Excellent, excellent. Now we move to public comments. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this issue?
You have to come to the microphone, please.
Thank you for the opportunity to come up here and speak. My name is Toby Goslin, and I'm a relatively new resident here in the city of Troy. I've been watching the process on TV from home, methodical, just absolutely wonderful experience. I'm not a politician. I'm not running for a position. I want to thank Mr. Culpepper for all you've done. It's been a seamless transition. It's been comforting to be in your caring hands and eyes, and I'm sure the staff has experienced some wonderful things that go on under your leadership, and I'm going to miss you. I wish we could keep you on board. It's interesting, I just would like you to know that your top two candidates were also my top two candidates, and it's interesting that I know Mr. Pasteur when I lived in Farmington Hills, and I saw the evolution of the city of Farmington. So Mr. Henderson, I'm sitting behind you, and I could feel that because I think he also was an excellent candidate. I would welcome either of them. I think they were ready to hit the ground running, and Mr. Krishnick, I welcome him to the city of Troy. I have the Troy Times from today, and it's just very exciting. He's coming to a wonderful city with wonderful services, wonderful staff, wonderful police and fire, and school district and all. There's just so many wonderful things here in the city of Troy. Thank you for letting me speak. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to speak on this issue? That concludes the special study session, special meeting. We'll now adjourn the meeting.
Spent 10 minutes.